I'm shooting the breeze with one of the greatest, eminent artists we have in Ghana, the world, the globe as a whole. Trust me, I'm so glad I'm hanging out and shooting the breeze with this dude. First off, he goes by Jefferson Hanson, aka Ashenso. Of
Yeah,
course,
man.
you know him already, man. He's right here with us, man. Today, we are glad we have you right here on FBC, bro. You're welcome.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Nice
I
one,
couldn't
nice
wait. I
one,
couldn't
nice
wait
one.
for this one. I couldn't wait because he's my boss.
Trust me,
Yeah.
he's doing well. He's now the boss, man. You are doing well, man. I love your fire, everything that you are doing right now. A
Yeah.
lot of people are talking about you right now. I told them, and I'm so proud that sitting behind the TV, sometimes watching you,
Yeah, man.
I mean, it gives me goosebumps.
Yeah, man.
Trust me, you are doing so well.
Thanks,
First of
bro.
all, this is not a cliche, but a lot of people are watching, and most of the times, people are watching and they don't even know who we're talking to.
True.
Maybe this is the first time seeing Ashenso. All right.
Yeah, man.
We want to know you more, and particularly we want to know what is the meaning of Ashenso.
Ashenso is a tree, or should I say a fancy word? That means a trademark or an indelible mark, a stain in something that cannot be removed.
Okay.
Like it identifies something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So like Ashenso there,
right.
Ashenso, yeah.
All right. All right. So it's like a trademark.
Yeah.
So let's talk about quickly about your crafts. You are an artist. This is not with the E. This is without the E. Artist,
Yeah.
of course, with a brush all the time.
Yeah.
And definitely, anytime we say artist in Ghana, the only bell that rings is somebody with a brush and probably with a pencil.
Yeah.
Can you go into details, the craft or the things that you do?
First of all, if I'm not going to go far from your question, I'm not just an artist me. Because I represent an embodiment of art, you
Yeah.
understand? It's not just that. It's like a whole package that I handle. And the reason why I feel like I should be more impactful, the reason why I push or I move with an agenda of throwing more light on the arts in Ghana, because when we talk art in Ghana, what we're trying to talk about is the music and the movie industry.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But it's about time we go to the roots. We go to the fundamentals, the foundation of the arts.
Yeah.
Because before the movie, there's something we call storyboard. Even before the lyrics, is before you start rapping, there's something we call to write. And to write comes from the roots of the art, because from hieroglyphics, before communication, the Egyptians did scribbling in the rocks, you know,
yes.
like an eagle, a pyramid. The hieroglyphics was the means of communication. It was a writing, it was a piece of art. That today, a chip of it will sell for $1 billion, you understand?
Exactly.
Then came the alpha, beta, gamma, before A, B, C, D without the vowels. Now we are speaking English. So you see, so the art is actually foundation. So I think we will throw more light on it so that people coming out into the system, like those in the institutions learning and coming out, they should have something to look up to. Like, oh, yo, he is an artist. He started like me, and this is where he is. I think I can be like him and more. That's the picture I'm trying to paint right now with the arts.
All right. That's amazing.
Yeah.
One question that really popped out is that I just want to know. Anytime I talk to artists, they always tell me one thing that okay, I don't just put an artwork on a canvas or a support.
Yeah.
Trust me. What prompts you to go for a particular artwork? And I want to know. I don't want to rush it, but I want to know if it is spirit. If art has something to do with spiritual motivation or something. Tell me about it.
Actually, art is spirit. Art, as in painting and singing, these two are the only things in this life that you can say was invented by a name. Because if I ask you who invented music,
Exactly.
who invented painting?
Exactly.
Because the creator himself is, it is the vibration of the sound that makes you hear that I'm saying Nana.
Okay.
It's the vibration. How my tongue hits the top and down.
Yes.
That gives you the sound you are hearing.
Yes.
That is how the world was created. It was a vibration. It says, let there be light.
Yes.
And it was a command. And he believed that when he says, let there be light, there will be a light.
Okay.
So just like I also sleep and wake up, and I get all these images in my mind because of my past experiences, because of something I saw 10 years ago or just even a day before, then I feel like, oh, so I could have actually placed a turquoise by a brown. I thought it was always going to look like, because
Okay.
turquoise is hot and brown is like
right.
earthy color.
All right.
So let me do it.
I
So
see.
you put it there.
I see.
Now everybody is up to that because it's new, you know?
Yeah.
it's a competitive market, but not competition as in who is better than who, but as in who is going to do something new out of the lot.
Exactly.
Because everybody is creating something.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly. Okay, so I did a lot of research about art anyway, but then talking about spirit and
Yeah.
spirit motivating you to
Yeah.
do whatever you have to do
Yeah.
on your support.
Yeah.
I want to draw your attention to you ever heard of sympathetic magic?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Do you believe in sympathetic
Yeah,
magic?
I do. You see, everything is possible unless you don't believe. That's the trick. I'll use myself as an example for something I did recently. I had a job, 45 pieces. I have only 1 week to deliver. All my guys were like, no, don't take this, we
impossible.
can't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm done. I'm able to finish because I saw the end before I started. If only you believe, you understand? So just like sympathetic magic, like voodoo, if I've made an image of you,
Yeah.
and I so much believe that if I stab this image, you should be affected, then you will be. Just as if you are sick and I've painted you healthy, and I want you to appear like this, you should be.
Honestly, you know, I know your story a little bit, I mean, but not everything
Yeah.
totally, of course. So I just want to know, sometimes you see people coming up and you don't even believe that they are going to get to the point they are right now. And this guy is one guy I saw from afar with the fire, with the motivation and the inspiration that he's really going to do something, you know, talk about the art ecosystem. This guy has done it. I just want to know, did you have any clue way back in Takrady, when I used to know you, did you have a clue that definitely you're gonna be on this pedestal?
I saw it, and I'm not even there yet. I saw it. I think last year, July, I was with my boys, and I said I want to travel, and if I travel, I want to meet the Queen. I want to be on BBC. I want everything I said I wanted to do.
Oh, when it happened.
It happened. You know, so I saw it. I saw myself being that person. And that's the motivation for everybody. Until you have seen yourself in your mind's eye in that space, you can't be there.
You can't be
Because
there.
when you are there, what would you do? Because you don't have an idea. That's why people will inherit wealth and they waste it. Because they weren't there spiritually before the body got there.
I remember way back in Takrady Poly, all right, this guy used to knock hostels' doors. All right, he knocks hostels' doors and tell people that, hey, can you let me do a tattoo on your skin? I mean, once upon a time, I realized that this guy is begging people to, you know, just to create an impression on their body. And I was like, how are you sure this guy is going to make it happen? I was truly, listen, I kept on thinking about that when I started seeing your success and everything that I saw him. He was really begging. Are you telling me what are some of the life lessons you have to tell people, especially in your ecosystem, people who are artists, people who are trying to come up with creative stuff? What will you tell them right now?
You actually have to be on fire. When I say have to be on fire, you need to be inspired. You need to know where you are going and why. What is the end product that you are aiming at reaching? You understand? Like me, I just don't want to be an artist, like a mere artist, like everyday artist. He paints, he knows how to talk and blah. That's not the only thing I want to do. At the end of the day, I see myself as in when I'm in my 50s to 60s, I want to be a professor. I want to school people. I want to stand in front of massive crowd.
Hold on. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. All right. So we are still talking about your story anyway. Did your parents or probably your guardian or people around you, friends, motivated you in this journey?
Actually, when it comes to that, my story is different from many other artists. Because many other artists will say they were stopped, they didn't have the backing, their parents wanted them to do science and blah. Man, I've always wanted to be an artist, and I'm an artist. When growing up, my mom is a seamstress, and she still is.
Yeah.
When I closed from school, as stubborn as I was, she wouldn't let me go into the people and play guess wounds and stuff. she would tie my leg to the table with her measuring tape. And she'll be passing on to me pieces from her patterns.
Yeah.
And anything that passes by, I'll sketch it and I'll pass it on to her on the table.
Okay.
So she would see and I'll be like, yo, if you try and draw a goat, I think the horn is too long. Reduce it, draw it and bring it back. Then she
Oh,
would need
so
a
mom
sewing.
was actually
Yes.
motivating
and
you
just
then.
a shop in front of mom's was the house of Mr. Riverson, may his soul rest in peace, Bru Riverson's father. And he was some serious artist. He was, I think, a lecturer in Fijai Secondary School.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on there. We're going to continue. Definitely, this is MVC. And of course, we're talking about music videos as well.
Yeah, yeah.
We know you have a very great love for music. What's your favorite music video you want us to drop right now?
Stone Boys, Forget.
Forget, eh?
Forget it.